I can't remember what his channel's called, but I do know it begins with K. Good morning, and you join me just as I'm leaving the lovely little village of Billsborrow here on the Lancaster Canal, heading south I'm pleased to say that since I've been doing these videos for the past almost 3 years now, that I've met many happy viewers of Travels by Narrowboat, and even more so now that I'm on Amazon. Yes, I haven't met any from America yet, but hello to all my American viewers. You number into figures I can't even fathom, which is just beyond belief. You have embraced the series like I never imagined. Of course, the usual pubs, and Aldi, of all places, is a good place to meet viewers. But that's not to say that all encounters have been fantastic. One encounter that sticks in my mind, though, when I was heading north back up the country, second time round, to come up onto the Lancaster Canal, and I was down at Gailey Toplock on the Staffordshire and Worcestershire Canal near Penkridge. I went into the lock, filled her up, got to the top, and there was a boat in the service area on the right, filling his water tank up. Now I wanted to empty some rubbish and use the lavatory there, and I asked the gentleman if it was okay if I left Aslan in the lock while I did those bits and bobs. He said, no worries mate. He said, I'm just filling my tank, I'll be a while. Okay. So I got rid of the rubbish, used the loo. 5 minutes later I came out, and he stood by the boat looking in the side hatch at the engine. He says there's a guy on YouTube, and I thought, oh yeah, he has that exact same engine, but he thinks his is the only working example in the country. So I'm just like, oh really? Yeah. And then he utters the immortal line, which just tells you that it's conversation over and I'll be seeing you. He says, I can't remember what his channel's called, but I do know it begins with I've always prided myself on my poker face. I always thought I'd be quite good at the game if I knew how to play it. And I merely said, I don't really watch YouTube. And then, must get going. And I got in Aslan, moved out the lock. And as I'm drawing alongside his boat, I'm assuming it must be his wife, and she probably heard the engine, because it's quite a distinctive sound. And she's like, oh wow, nice, she goes, love your videos. So I'm just like, well, thank you very much, cheers. And as I go by, her husband's now back by the boat, and she turns to him and says something to him and sort of points. I'll never forget his face. It was like shock and anger and embarrassment and disbelief, and he's just, and his eyes are just looking at the boat, looking at me, looking at the boat, looking at me. And I just said, see ya, and I was on my way. If you happen to be watching, I don't hold any grudges, I never do, but I'd just like to let you know that you made my day. So thank you.